Hi everyone, how are you doing? This is our transition from week 3 where we really looked at the history of education, kind of chunked it up into those 4 charts: colonial period, 19th, 20th, and 21st centuries. And now we're going to move ahead into diversity and the achievement gap. The achievement gap, I think, is one of the most important units that we're going to cover, because I think that's where we're really going to make some connections with the history of education and current issues today. But really quickly, I wanted to go over, we did that chart and I had you write about teachers and students and curricula and cultural influences. And so just to kind of recap, again, when we think about groups of students, who was our education system originally designed to serve? And it evolved into serving, hopefully, all students today. But we need to start really looking at a system that was designed to do one thing, and it's not serving all students well today. We need to make some connections there. Teachers started off being white men, clergymen, and kind of evolved into this feminized profession that we looked at and learned things like salary being low, and what connections can we make there when we, in contemporary times. Gender gap in pay might come into play there. Curricula, not so much yet. Cultural influences, I kind of tie that in also to the purposes of education. And big cultural influences like the economy and religion and the government. And maybe religion had a more overt role in the colonial period, and maybe now it's a little more in the background, but I think it's still very much there. We're still very much a Judeo-Christian country, okay, maybe just a Christian country, right? And that culture really still dominates. And how have other cultures and religions been able to sort of have a voice in the system? So connecting back to the history, continue to ask who benefits and who does not, and how is this working? So moving ahead this week to the achievement gap, I think we're going to see some of this come into play. So take some time to go over that. And really quickly looking ahead, you told me your topics for your paper. This week and next week, I'm going to ask you to find your sources that you're going to use, a minimum of 3, but try to find some more. I'm here to help you with that. If you have any problems finding something, if you need more help narrowing it down, please reach out. I'm happy to help you. I've got your list, and I'm going to be looking out for things, and I may send emails out. We have several people doing violence and safety issues in school, a host of very broad, interesting topics. But gun violence continues to kind of dominate as a topic people want to look at, and I really appreciate your delving into that and engaging with that difficult topic. Have a great week. It's a holiday week. I'm available. I've posted all the grades as quickly as I could because I'm traveling this week, but I'm always available. By email is best. You can text me as well. And have a wonderful week with the content.